Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday, April 28th. Let's talk about the workout today. Our warm-up. We're going to do dynamic range of motion like we always do, but a little bit different setup on the warm-up today. We're going to do 3 rounds of 1 minute hollow plank hold. So just like a normal plank, here's a normal plank. The hollow hold comes up on your toes and in a nice hollow round back position here. We're going to hold that for up to a minute. Best you can. If you have to come down, go ahead and come out and just kind of do a max hold up to a minute. Then we're going to do a 30-second reverse plank hold. This is where we're sitting down, fingers face towards us, and driving our hips up in that position, working on our shoulders and keeping our abs tight as we're doing that. And then a static overhead kettlebell or dumbbell hold for 30 seconds on each side. The goal here is to let the shoulder sit back and down, stable over the top. Don't push up really high. You want the shoulder to sit in its natural position. We're just getting some active engagement going on through the tricep, the elbow, and in the shoulder with that movement. Again for 3 rounds. Then next up we have some landmine chops. We played around with these a few weeks ago, but we had a press. So on a landmine chop, you'll have your barbell, preferably wedged into a couple of plates. You'll load a weight onto here, best you see fit. Start in this position, rotate, and press over the top. You can 1-arm press if you'd like, or 2-arm press. It's really up to you. I don't have a preference. But this last little push makes it a little bit more stable when we are coming over the top if both hands are on the bar. The focus here is to really pull and rotate your hips since we don't get a lot of side-to-side rotation work. We do a lot of pulling in this direction with cleans and deadlifts and things like that, power cleans, hang power snatches, power snatches. So we're working on that side to side. We're going to do 5 sets of 10 on each side. One way and then the other. And you'll record your weights. Do the same weight on each side for 1 set. Right and left would be considered 1 set. We're going to do that for 5 sets, adding weight as we see fit. If you don't have a barbell, you can do a kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever, in the same position. We start here and rotate and press up. Cool. Again, you're going to feel this in your midline. Since there's nothing wedging that weight down the bottom, it's going to be a little bit harder to hold it up here. So don't feel like you have to pause. You can just bring it right back down. And we'll do the same thing, 5 sets of 10. If you feel like your weight's a little light, go ahead and add a few reps to it to make up for the difference in weight. Next up on the list is a staggered stance. Good morning. On this movement, we get our feet in a staggered position, have the weight here, and then push back and push forward just like a good morning. Where we're going to feel this is in the lead leg. You want to focus on the extension of that. Notice my back is staying flat, and when I feel that lead leg tighten up, I'm going to come back up. If you start bending your back too soon, notice that, you're not going to feel that tension in your hamstrings. Really keep that focused. Opposite hand to the opposite lead leg, back down and up. We're going to do 5 sets of 10 on each side. Make sure you record your weights on that. If you have different sizes of kettlebells or dumbbells, you're welcome to adjust as you go along, or just hit whatever you're comfortable with for that movement. And then to polish it off today, we're going to hit Tabata hollow rocks, one of my favorites. This will be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 8 rounds, so 4 minutes total. In a hollow rock position, coming back and forth. Now notice when I'm rocking, my hips will come off the ground when I get onto my mid back, and my shoulders stay off the ground. It's not lifting our legs like that. It's staying in this nice rounded position. Hips come up, hips come back down, and you're rocking back and forth on your lower back and your hips. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 4 rounds. If you do have a hard time with the hollow rock, we're gonna hold it for 20 seconds right here. Now, because this can be a difficult position to work with, especially across 4 minutes doing it this way, you're very welcome to try it with 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off instead to make sure that you're successful through the full 4 minutes. And then when you finish up, go ahead and hit the HomeWOD for the day. As usual, it's nice after a workout, but anytime you can get it in the day works out really well. So I hope you have a great Tuesday and a great workout.